If you ever felt like you're living in the aftermath of chaos, then you understand how hard it could be to carve out space for peace, joy, and softness. Life after narcissistic abuse, toxic relationships, or family dynamics that have drained your spirit can leave you feeling lost and disconnected. But I'm here to tell you that it is possible to reclaim softness and peace, even after everything that has happened. I've lived through it, and I had to fight my way through the shadows of toxic relationships, an absent father, a narcissistic mother, and the weight of it all. I've been there. And now, as I embrace healing and soft living, I want to share that journey with you because I believe more than anything that we can create lives of peace, joy, intention, no matter where we come from. When I talk about a soft life, I'm not just talking about luxury or ease. I'm talking about a life that feels calm after you've been through so many storms. Softness doesn't come from external things, it comes from within, from the small intentional choices you make every day to nurture yourself, find stillness, and let go of the noise that has defined your life for so long. I've been intentionally shedding the weight of perfectionism, of doing it all, of thinking that I had to handle everything by myself. I've been replacing those old habits with new ones, choosing peace, embracing stillness, and creating space for rest and healing. In the chaos of motherhood, of being a single mom, and trying to build a life for myself, these moments of softness have become my anchor. It's how I've started rebuilding, one small intentional choice at a time. Healing after narcissistic abuse isn't a straight path. It's not linear. Some days it feels like I'm making great progress. Other days it's harder to see the light. Even on the tough days, I know that every step I take is leading me somewhere better. I spent years trying to fix broken relationships, trying to win approval from people who would never offer that to me, and trying to meet impossible expectations. But here's the truth. This is what I learned. You cannot heal in the same environment that made you sick. That's been one of the hardest lessons for me, but it's also been the most liberating. Once I realized that I didn't need anyone's approval to heal, I began to give myself permission to let go and to stop trying to fix things that were never mine to fix. And now, instead of fighting against the past, I focus on creating something new. A life where peace is the foundation, not the exception. A life where softness is something that I cultivate every day. When we've been through so much, it's easy to feel disconnected from our own lives. We get lost in survival mode, always pushing forward, always fighting the next battle. But living with intention means slowing down, making thoughtful choices, and remembering that we're worthy of the peace we crave. For me, that means being intentional about everything, from the content I create to the way I live my day to day life. It's about putting my energy into things that nourish me, things that help me grow, heal, find peace. Whether it's focusing on fitness, setting healthy boundaries, or even just simplifying my space. I've been binge watching minimalist content because I'm kind of a hoarder, you know? Each small decision brings me closer to a life I want to create. And I want that for you too. To create a life where you feel grounded and peaceful, in control of your own happiness, where you feel like you're not just surviving, but truly living. Motherhood can be one of the most rewarding and challenging parts of our lives. As a mom to three kids, I've had my fair share of struggles, but I'm learning that being a great mom doesn't mean giving up everything for my kids and always sacrificing my peace. As a matter of fact, I believe that the best thing I could do for them is to heal and grow, live intentionally. Honestly, I've had to learn how to balance my own healing journey with being a parent and being present, you know, being a loving mother. It's not always easy. There are days when it feels like everything is falling apart. But the truth is, when I take care of myself, I am better equipped to take care of my children. This is a lesson that I'm still learning, but it's one that I hold dear. If you're a mother struggling to balance everything, know that you don't have to do it all alone. You don't have to sacrifice your joy in order to be a good mom. Healing, softness, and joy can be a part of motherhood. In fact, matter, I believe that they need to be. So, what does it mean to choose a soft life after chaos? For me, it's about creating a life where peace is the priority, a life where we're intentional about what we let in, what we focus on, and how we take care of ourselves. It's about nurturing our minds, bodies, our spirits with the care and love that we will often deny. If you're feeling lost and overwhelmed, or like you're still trapped in the chaos, I want you to know this: you're not alone. Healing is hard. That's why people don't want to do it. But it is possible. It starts with small steps, choices that might seem insignificant at first, but they really do add up to a big shift over time. What you listen to, what you eat, your routine, who you hang around, all those small changes become a very big deal. You deserve a life of peace. You deserve to feel safe, loved, and cared for. And I'm here to walk this journey with you every step of the way. If you're ready to begin this journey with me to build a life of intention and softness, I invite you to subscribe to my newsletter. Here we'll share stories, strategies, and inspiration to help you heal, reclaim your joy, and embrace a softer life. Together, we can create a community of peace, healing, and love.